Hey, witch doctor, give us the magic words!
Alright, you go ooh ee ooh ting tang wanna bing bang.
Alright! Hello everyone and welcome to the show all about Legos. Stack Attack! It's Stack Attack, you know where it's at. The one thing we don't lack is a knack for reviewing Legos, and that's a fact. Oh yeah! And today we got a Hero Factory set. Of course, not the breakout line, just Distant Planet, because I got so far behind on this season. Because I suck at life. So it's ages 10 to 16. Set number 2283. 331 pieces. Retails for $30. And it is the Witch Doctor, and he will give you the magic words. So this set, I think Witch Doctor is actually one of my favorite villains in the Distant Planet series. I think him and Waspix are both really, really awesome. And both of them should definitely be bought before all the others because they're both freaking awesome. I'm just turning up the volume on my music playing. So yeah, let's start off with the box, of course. He's freaking huge box. Seriously, for $30, he's huge. So yeah, box, ages 10 to 16, and I do agree, yes, he's actually pretty tough to build. And back, by the way, this is a very well illustrated comic. Witch Doctor's angry. He's being angry. Let's make heroes. Let's send them off to a planet that's exploding. Advertisements. Yes, and there's his head, his upside down head. So yeah, Witch Doctor, I guess we should look at him, or we could just not. Oh, let's look at him. Alright, so Witch Doctor, he is pretty darn cool actually, so let's start at the bottom like I always do. Feet are pretty nicely made. You got lots of flexibility, you can twist them side to side and back and forth. And knee is kind of weird, like this is what it is straight up. It's like all bent and looks weird and just kind of awkward. And then the legs have the same kind of flexibility side to side and forward. Kind of stiff though, so it's easy to stay in place. We got all these red ball joint pieces. I'm just surprised this is like 30, no, not 30, but like 20. Armor piece right here connects to this one. And the side has these tubes going out. Yeah, that's, I guess it's supposed to make him look like he's got like an open rib cage or something, because it kind of looks like a skeleton, or dead at least. So his arms again have the same kind of flexibility, side to side and forward. At the elbows, just have the standard back and forth. And then his staff is pretty cool. It's got the Witch Doctor's head on it with these spikes on the side. And yeah. And then here's the cannon. It's got it's two spikes in the end, and the Zama sphere launcher, the red one. Look at all of these Ben 10 tails as his decorations. So from the back. I really like the Ben 10 tails, they look very nice. And there is, of course, his head. Very nice looking head. Of course, he's hunched over. I don't know why all the villains are hunched over. So his head, very nice looking. So yeah, that's the Witch Doctor. Close up at him. I think, yeah, as I said, he's definitely very cool looking. One of the cooler looking villains in this line. Distant Planet. So yeah, it definitely looks cool. I definitely think we should get him before a lot of the other ones. I'm not, no, I'd say he's actually better than Waspix. In terms of my favorite villain in the entire series, I think Firelord is a little cool in this guy, but since this guy is $30, it kind of automatically makes him a little bit cooler than everyone else. So he's just like huge. I mean, look at him. It's freaking huge. A lot better than the Cycle. His body is so small. His legs. I don't know why the legs are all so big in sets like this. Just awkward looking. But yeah, I guess not much else to do but go to the ratings, because so you guys want to see ratings. I guess I could show you a 360 view if you wanted to. 360. Just happy music for the evil overlord or whatever he is. So yeah, now let's rate him. Could also compare size to Raka, who's right here. Sure, I don't think you really care about that. But he's very big compared to like Fire Lord, not Von Nebula. So of course, let's start it off at half. And let's start doing the ratings. Size, of course, is always first. I think he's actually pretty darn huge for $30 compared to some other $30 sets like a Deep Sea Raider from Atlantis and some Ninjago sets. Can't think of any right now. But this guy's actually pretty large, I'd say. So I'm going to add 3 points for size, because he is pretty darn massive, especially bigger than the Cycle thing from a couple years ago. That thing kind of sucks. Play value I think is pretty cool, because you got of course the Thornak launcher of the Zamosphere, and he's got this staff thing, which is pretty cool. Of course, he's always good to play with. He's got lots of flexibility, so I'm going to add 1, because he's just that cool. Next is mock pieces. You get a lot of these white. Oh shoot! You get a lot of these white Benton pieces. You get 2 of his head if you want to make like a skeleton army. This is a set you could get like if you wanted to make like a Hero Factory skeleton villain. Like you could use these heads as that. It's got a lot of white armor, like a lot of these chest pieces and Benton tails and these spikes. So mock pieces, I'm going to add it by 2, just because I think, yeah. And cool factor, he looks amazing. He looks absolutely awesome. So yeah, he looks just freaking awesome. He looks so threatening with his staff and his evil face and his thing. So I'm gonna give him just shy of a perfect rating and give him 3 extra to a 19 out of 20. He is fantastic. I definitely think you should get him. Actually, went to the Lego store, that he wasn't there, so I had to go to the Target in the same mall where it was $35. But if you don't already have him, he's freaking awesome. You definitely should get him. But you might have to do a little hunting around first to do that, or you can just order online. If you're making a big online purchase and they have like order $75 or more and get free shipping, you should probably get this guy, because he's just awesome. You should get him anyway, because he's so cool. If you don't have him, get him. But since I've probably rated all the Hero Factory sets really high, so on the let's rate it on the Hero Factory scale now, especially since this video is only 8 minutes long. Hero Factory scale, size, he is still pretty large for a Hero Factory set. Let's see. Play value, he doesn't have too much cool things going for him for a $30 set in Hero Factory terms, so I'm going to take off 2. So yeah. And then mock pieces, again, pretty similar. I'm going to add 3. And then for the cool factor, I'm going to add 3, just because he looks awesome. So a couple ones down at a 17 out of 20. But he still is one of my favorite Hero Factory sets ever. And if you don't have him already, you should definitely get him. So yeah. Thanks for watching, and let your nightmares exist of solely this face. Focus. Come on, focus, focus. Nightmares.